Now, let me repeat. This is the trial of former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin and no one else. The crowd of people who witnessed the police kill George Floyd are not on trial. And neither is George Floyd himself, as the defense seems to be trying to suggest. Let's be clear. Derek Chauvin is the man who, as we've learned from his former colleagues, was not following police department procedures and policies when he held his knee on George Floyd's neck for more than 9 minutes. Use of force expert Jody Steiger, a sergeant with the LAPD, returned to the stand today and made it clear that force should not have been used once George Floyd was handcuffed and on the ground, and that the risks were very well known.
Because at the time of the restraint period, Mr. Floyd was not resisting. He was in the prone position. He was handcuffed. He was not attempting to evade. He was not attempting to resist. And the pressure that was being caused by the body weight could cause positional asphyxia, which could cause death.
2 days ago, the emergency room doctor who received Floyd at the hospital said it was his belief that the cause of Floyd's death was, in fact, a lack of oxygen. The defense is trying its best to dispute that. During a longer than usual cross-examination, attorney Eric Nelson put the spotlight on George Floyd. Nelson played part of a police body cam video and claimed that Floyd can be heard saying something that I frankly can't imagine anyone has ever heard anyone say, quote, "I ate too many drugs." And after getting the next witness, James Ryerson, the Minnesota law enforcement agent in charge of investigating Mr. Floyd's death, to initially agree with him, Ryerson then undercut the defense in his recross by the prosecution.
Did you hear that?
Yes, I did.
Did it appear that Mr. Floyd said, "I ate too many drugs"?
Yes, it did.
Having heard it in context, you're able to tell what Mr. Floyd is saying there?
Yes, I believe Mr. Floyd was saying, "I ain't do no drugs."
Now, according to the defense, George Floyd's history of drug use should be fair game, but Derek Chauvin's past history of multiple complaints against him as a law enforcement officer should be off limits. The defense also wants to focus on the menacing crowd that must have had the police officers scared for their lives, a terrifying mob that included smartphone-wielding teenagers and a 9-year-old girl. Now, it's worth asking whether anyone could reasonably consider that small but, yes, increasingly agitated crowd, which was crying out for mercy for George Floyd and getting no response from Chauvin and the other officers, could anyone really consider them to be a threat?
When you reviewed the body-worn cameras, did you see anybody throw any rocks or bottles?
No, I did not.
Did you see anyone physically attack the officers?
No, I did not.
Did you hear foul language or name calling?
There was some name calling, yes, but and some foul language, but that was about the most of it.
Did that factor into your analysis?
No.
Why not?
Because I did not perceive them as being a threat.
And why is that?
Because they were merely filming, and most of it was their concern for Mr. Floyd.
Steiger also added that given Chauvin completed more than 800 hours of training over his nearly 2 decades on the force, he should have been well prepared to handle such a threatening horde of bystander rapscallions.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.